Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is BJ Tutor, and in this video let us solve exercise 11.2 question number 1 and question number 2. So students, let us read our first question for exercise 11.2, and it says the side of an equilateral triangle is shown by L. So here we have an equilateral triangle, right? And do you remember what do you mean by equilateral triangle? Yes, equilateral triangles are those triangles in which all the length of the sides are equal, right? So we have an equilateral triangle here, and the side of an equilateral triangle, one side of an equilateral triangle is given by the variable L, right? So let us assume that the length of this side is L. Okay, then what will be the length of these two sides? They will also be L, right? Why? Because in an equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal in length. So this side also will be L. The length of this side also will be L. Understood? Then it says express the perimeter of the equilateral triangle using L. And the question asks us to find the perimeter of this equilateral triangle. Okay, and when we say perimeter, it means the total length of the side of any figure. So here in our equilateral triangle, perimeter means the total length of the side of this equilateral triangle. Okay, so that means since this triangle has how many sides? 3 sides, and the length of these sides are given by the letter L, right? So perimeter will be L plus this side also the length is given by L, and for this side also the length is given by L. That means L plus L will be 3L. Understood? So this will be our answer, 3L. Or instead of addition, you can find, if you want to do addition, you can find using multiplication. That is, how many sides are there in this equilateral triangle? 3 sides, right? So 3 times, and what is the length of one side of this equilateral triangle? It is L. So 3 times of L, that is 3L. We still get the same answer. So our answer will be 3L. Understood? So let's write the steps. So step will be, our first step will be length of one side of an equilateral triangle, equilateral triangle. And what is the length of one side of this equilateral triangle? Yes, it is given by L, right? Then our next step will be, therefore the perimeter of the equilateral triangle, equilateral triangle will be given by, you can solve this in 2 methods, right? First is by doing addition, by finding the sum of these 3 sides, that is L plus L plus L, right? And you will get 3L. This is our first method. Or you can solve it doing multiplication, right? That is, how many sides are there in this equilateral triangle? 3 sides. So 3 times, and the length of one side is given by L, right? So 3 times of L, that is 3L. Understood? So you can solve in any method. So our answer, that is the perimeter of this equilateral triangle, will be 3L. Understood? Let's solve next question. Next, students, let us try to solve our question number 2. So question number 2 says the side of a regular hexagon. So before we continue reading the question, student, do you know what do you mean by the word hexagon? Yes, hexagon is a polygon having how many sides? 6 sides. Okay, it is a polygon having 6 sides. So here in the question, they have given us a regular hexagon. And the side of one regular hexagon, the side of a hexagon is denoted by the variable L. Right, so here in the figure we have a regular hexagon. It has 6 sides. Okay, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So hexagon is a polygon having 6 sides, and one side of this hexagon is denoted by, yes, the letter L. So let us assume that this side, the length of this side is L. And the question says, express the perimeter of the hexagon using L. And the question further asks us to find the perimeter of this hexagon using L. Okay, so we have to find the perimeter, and we all know that perimeter means the total length of the sides of the figure, right? So here we have a regular hexagon. It is a polygon which has 6 sides, and all the sides are equal in length. Understood? So the length of this side will also be L. The length of this side will also be L. The length of this side will also be L. This also will be L, and the length of this side will also be L. Right? Why? Because in a polygon, all the 6 sides are equal in length. Okay? So we have to find the perimeter. So if you want to find the perimeter, I told you it is the sum or the total length of the sides of the figure. Right? So here how many sides are there? 6 sides. Right? And the length of one side is L. So that means if you want to find the perimeter, it will be the sum of 6 sides. That is L plus L plus L plus L plus L and plus L. So altogether there are 6 L's, right? So 6L. This will be the perimeter. Or if you don't want to find in this way, you can find using multiplication. That is, the length of one side is given by L, right? And how many sides are there in this regular polygon? 6 sides. So 6. 6 times of L is 6L. Right? So it's very simple. Let's try the steps. So let's try the steps, friends. It is very simple. So our first step will be length of one side of the polygon. So why the length of one side of the polygon? Yes, it is given by the variable L. So therefore the perimeter of the polygon will be given by how many sides are there in this polygon? 6 sides, right? So there will be 6 L's. 6 L plus L plus L plus L plus L plus L. So the sum of this will be, yes, 6L. Understood? Or you can solve it in this way. Instead of finding the sum, you can solve like this. How many sides are there in this regular polygon? 6, right? So 6 times, and the length of one side is L, right? 6 times of L, and we will get the same answer. That is 6L. Understood, then? So that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next video. Please do take care.